another cycle with Dell. This week, or this time, I'm going to be showing you these, the Crud catchers, or the Crud Mk3s. Now, winter's fastly approaching, so a decent mudguard is going to be required from most club rides, and unless you want loads of crapple at your back, you want a set of these. Now, these are the Mk3s. A lot of you who into cycling know the Mk2s, which I have here, a couple of sets. There you go. Now there's the Mk2s. Now they had, at the time, a lot of movie bits on them. Now I'm going to show you the difference between the old Mk2s and the Mk3s as soon as I open the box. Let me show you the box first. Now the box comes like this, the box, but inside the box it comes with all the fitting instructions of what's required and how to fit them. This is brilliant. To be printed on the box and not on a scrappy bit of paper, brilliant, great idea. And it is really simple, and I mean really simple. Now this is so simple, a mudguard, it can be fitted, once the bits are, the fixings are on, can be fitted in less than 5 minutes, and I mean less than 5 minutes, whereas the old ones, they took a lot longer to fit. So first off, let me show you what the products are like. These are what come in the box. They're great looking, they're solid, they feel solid. Before you even do anything, they feel solid. Now I've added the front on this one. This is the front piece, and it's just literally stuck on an adhesive stick. So that's the front bit, that is everything, the whole piece. Whereas the old ones, this was the front piece. So you had a fitting on the end, a fitting on the front, or the end, the front, then you had your arms which adjusted as to where it went. Plus it also fixed around the caliper, or the brake caliper. So there was 3 points of fixing. The new ones, however, 2 points of fixing. And they're much more substantial in the way they fit. In fact, I'd go to the along the lines of just genius, and it really is genius. But before I go on to that, let me show you the difference between the Mk2s and the Mk3s. The Mk2s, I don't know if you can see that, were a lot narrower in fitting. The Mk3s have got the wider fitting at the back of them. Now you can use the same one front or back, however you want to put it. The difference being is this bit here. So once that's on, that's the front. The back, once you've put this piece on, which goes on the back, I'll show you how to do that, that's the back. But literally the only fixing is then this and that, if you decide to use it. You don't have to use this additional piece that stops the mud and crap going up the seat stay. So let me show you how it gets fixed to the bike. Ready? Fitting of the mudguards is done via this genius little system, and I think it's called the Duotech interlock fixing system. Simply, it looks like a more industrial version of Velcro. That is it. That is, it's like a plastic version of the Velcro, which is brilliant because it stops crap and everything else from sticking to it, and all you got to do is just literally hose it off, toothbrush or a little wash brush, and it washes it all out. Now I've done 2 fittings. I've done one previously on my wife's other bike, and I'm going to be putting this one on the road bike, so you can see how it goes on and what tailored adjustments you need to make. Now, as with the Mk2s, they are a sturdier frame design. There is some tailoring required, so you will need to make some minor adjustments. Now this one I've adjusted. This is the back piece. Now this is adjusted for the wife's other bike, but I'm going to be putting it on the road bike. Now I will need to cut this further and make it a little bit different, but there, and all you do is cut it with either a Dremel, electric Dremel, or a pair of nail scissors. It is so simple to fabricate. It is unbelievable. Now these retail for I think around 30 odd quid. For a mudguard like this that can be fitted almost instantly, 30 quid is brilliant. There are more expensive mudguards out there, and I mean a lot more expensive, but it's down to what you want to do and what you want. Commuting, Sunday rides. For me this is perfect. I don't want to be spending loads of money on a mudguard just to stop shit going up my back. If I can spend the least amount of money and get a more efficient, then brilliant. Now this is 30 odd quid and this is excellent. So let me get on to showing you how it gets fitted. Okay, so when it comes to fitting the mount systems on the frame, the best way really is to see first where the guard goes on the frame and then put these on once you get it out there. Now there's a alcohol wipe provided to clean the frame. It is advised that you use that before you put these on, so you get a proper fixing. Once the frame's been cleaned, let it dry for a couple of seconds and then offer the mudguard up and then fix these. So let me show you how I'm going to offer this up. Basically, I'm just going to put the mudguard through where I need it to go. Now this is where I said it's going to need some fabricating. As you can see, the clearance is pretty thin there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this off and put it on, or as you can see it fits through with a little bit of clearance. So I'll see what it's like once I've fitted the attachments on. So I know roughly where it's going to go. I can just leave that there. I can then mark the frames and then fix the fixing tabs on here and here, and then once they're on, all I've got to do then is clip on the mudguard. I will then do the same on the back, and then the mudguards are ready to go. Let me get the first set done and then you can see. Okay, so when it comes to fitting the mount systems on the frame, the best way really is to see first where the guard goes on the frame and then put these on once you get it out there. Now there's a alcohol wipe provided to clean the frame. It is advised that you use that before you put these on, so you get a proper fixing. Once the frame's been cleaned, let it dry for a couple of seconds and then offer the mudguard up and then fix these. So let me show you how I'm going to offer this up. Basically, I'm just going to put the mudguard through where I need it to go. As you can see, it fits through with a little bit of clearance. So I'll see what it's like once I've fitted the attachments on. So I know roughly where it's going to go. I can just leave that there. I can then mark the frames and then fix the fixing tabs on here and here, and then once they're on, all I've got to do then is clip on the mudguard. I will then do the same on the back, and then the mudguards are ready to go. Let me get the first set done and then you can see. Okay, so before I get up to putting this on, I just wanted to show you the bit that I've fabricated and changed. There you go. That's how easy it is. No cracks, no splits, durable. So I just trimmed it with a pair of nail scissors and then filed it just to give it a nice smooth edge. You've got two fixing points that go around the bottom of the seat stick, and then on top you've got a hole which fixes through a little screw and then makes that one whole piece. Let me put this on and I'll show you. So there we are. There's the fixing strips mounted onto the frames. As you can see, when they're not on, pretty discreet. You wouldn't notice them. You know, they're there. From a distance, you'd never know they were there. And again, the same on the rear. The fixing strips are mounted on, and once they're on at a distance, you'd never know they were there. Don't look level, but it'd be fine for the purpose of this. Now that's it. That's all you have to do in terms of fixing it to the bike. That is it. That's the only fixing there is. So let me get the guards on so you can see what they're like actually on the bike. So the fixings are on. Here's the frame. Let me show you how easy it really is. I need to put this here. You can see. All I'm going to do is slide this through. And over the mounts. And literally squeeze it on, and that is it. Now that's just showing you how quick it is. I'm just going to adjust it slightly just to get it on and sit on properly, and then it's done. But there you go, that's how easy it really is. Simple. Let me get the back one on, and then show you what. Now the mud guards are on. There you are. Simple. And if I wobble, well, you can see solid. If I just lift that up so that you can see for yourself that, and it spins beautifully without any rubbing or anything, and the back is the same. Perfect. No, not problems, no infringements anywhere. So, yeah. Brilliant. Crud 3s, Mark 3s, well worth the money, and in terms of design, excellent. But get yourselves out and get some. Have a look at these. You can get the Crud Mark 3s online. Just go onto the Crud website. Most cycling shops will sell them. I think, like before, it was Wiggle, Evans. Pretty much all of them will stock them. Failing that, just get onto the Crud website and go from there. But for mudguard for your winter bike, yeah, brilliant, love it, and it looks quite cool as well. Thanks ever so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the website and to the YouTube channel. I'll have more reviews for you shortly. But for now, hope you enjoyed the website, the review on the Crud Mark 3s. Any questions, please let me know. Take care. Thanks.